An archon. Don't know which archon it is because it involves other archons. This archon asks you to help free another archon that has been taken captive. Will you do so? Yes. Alright. So you get taken to a dungeon where this archon was taken. The first room you enter, you find 4 levers and a bunch of the light puzzle pieces there on the ground. What do you do? Wait, can you say that again? You enter a room, there's 4 levers on the ground, as well as those light puzzle, like those light panels on the ground. Okay. That's where you're at.
Can we flip the levers to see what they do?
Yes, you may. You can flip any of the levers you want. They're all different directions and so on. They don't really do anything when you flip them at first. You don't quite know what's in with it yet.
All right.
Could we use elemental sight?
You may. Do you want to roll?
Go roll.
Alright. Well, let's see if you actually see elemental sight. Right. You can just roll on the table. You can roll on the table or floor. Doesn't matter.
Oh no, don't go that way, buddy.
2. You forget to turn on elemental sight and just kind of walk around.
Can I try to use elemental
Yes, you
sight?
can. Yep, just roll. Oh, you want to just roll? You can play the sticker. What was your number?
It was 2.
2. Yeah, you get a sticker. But when you just roll, you can get a sticker for rolling.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to try something in this room?
Can we look around the room to see if there's like other things?
You go ahead. I'm currently at a panel. If you need to talk to me, come to the panel. Panel room 5. What was the number?
17.
So if you see that the levers have to be in a certain order to be able to work. You also see that it's somehow connected to the lights on the floor. Alright, you want- You were able to flip them the correct order for one light to turn on. I don't know, what are you in one of these or 2 of these? Now, who wants to try finishing up this puzzle? See if you can correctly find the path for the lights. It is a 3 by 4 square with that many different ones in it. I'll go a little bit.
And then I'm just sitting there like, oh look, I rolled this.
So we can have you just draw which way you think they are.
Just draw which way I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll start with just this one until we get to the actual computer up. So this is the one that's lit up right now.
So which way I think it goes?
Yep.
Okay.
You're trying to figure out the puzzle.
I think it goes this way.
Okay, you have to light up multiple. Okay? Each one you step on lights up the light. It's just like in the actual kitchen. That was it. Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I go.
Okay, you can take up any space you want. You don't just have to do one.
Got it. Yeah. Sorry.
You go till you think you figured out the puzzle.
Okay. I guess. Okay, what's on this? I guess I'll go here and here.
Okay, so they're all which way? Because you're walking across them. They're like giant panels on the floor that walk across the lights. Okay, you did not quite figure out the puzzle. So you can grab a stick. Who else wants to try out the puzzle? So this is the path that was previously taken. You can pick up whatever path you want.
Okay, so that's the X is the start.
Yes. It's one thing. Because that is the. You can try to.
Every time she talks about it, I just go, uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like this thing. Okay, anyways, if you go talk to me,
That is not the correct answer for the puzzle. You may go ahead and grab one. You can try and see if you can use something to figure out the puzzle before you try answering it. I will allow that.
Okay.
So who would like to go next? Okay, anyone want to try to see if they can roll and figure out the puzzle instead of just instantly with the puzzle? And there are multiple rooms with each more difficult puzzle, okay? Okay. Go ahead and roll. 14. You discovered that out of all of the panels, one does not light up. You have to find out the correct way to light up all of them.
I'm not entertaining her because I don't know what happened. I'm not taking one side or the other.
And then you like to try one iron stud. Yeah. Okay, so this.
Even when we're talking about
That little mark
consistent
where
up
you
until March, and then Haley just kind of
You can end it anywhere. One does not light up.
the last thing we were talking about was
So everyone can see.
and even then, it was circles and roundabouts.
Alright. It's close, but it is not correct. You can get a puzzle picture. Sticker, yeah. No, can anyone have to turn this on?
Might also have to dim the lights a little bit.
I don't know how to turn this on. I can do lights, but I'm not smart. I'm not smart enough for the projector, but I can do lights. Anyone know this type of projector?
It's on.
Oh, wait, never mind, turn it on. Alright, does anyone else want to see if they can figure out anything about this puzzle?
I was going to ask, can we try and use one of our elements to try and make it react to the lights?
See, do you have a picture?
Well-
You know those lights that you have to walk upon and Inazuma to light them up to create the right pattern and stuff?
I haven't gotten that part yet. I've only just started recently.
There's also in Legal, I believe.
Well, I've only just started and I haven't even dealt with the dragon at the beginning.
It's like a giant slab from the ground. You have to walk upon to make the lights come. That's all the way. That's the only way to make lights on.
But I meant like,
Like trying to find out the pattern?
trying to like just use like electricity to try and make it react since we're not like,
Not react that way. Only walk across the floor. That's how the puzzle works in the game, so that's how we do it.
okay. Well,
What it is that you're trying to do. Figure out the puzzle or look for a clue on the puzzle. Alright, go ahead and roll. See if you find a clue about the puzzle. It is. That is what you see on the wall, an emblem that looks like a 2. Would you like to try solving the puzzle? This is where you
So we did it. The thing that Haley was complaining about to us, what he was about was what the hotel was.
Okay. The 2 is a hint, just so you know. Alright, who wants to try and figure the puzzle next or look for another clue?
uh,
You have your hand up. Look for another clue? Well, now I'm done with one. You guys ready for the clue?
Yeah, no, like she was
Okay.
complaining about the hotel to us. So it was like, I'm not saying,
3. You see no other clue at all. Do you still want to try solve the puzzle? Just use kind of or eraser there. Yes. all you know so far is that a 2 is somehow involved.
Oh, the other time, yeah. I went there.
Really close, but you have 2 unlocked. You only have 1 in my days. That was another clue earlier. Do you want to go ahead for the shot? And boom, the puzzle's been solved. As you can see, he made a 2 shape. That was the answer to the puzzle. A door opens up and you go to the since you discovered the answer to the puzzle. A door opens up and you go to the next room. In the room, there's Razor and a couple other items in the room. Razor looks at you and says, I was told to tell you, spell. What are you going to do?
Investigate the items in the room.
Alright, you want to roll.
Four.
You look around the room, you can't tell what all these items might have in connection to each other, or even what they are. They would like to go next. All you know is it's a bunch of rooms and Grace told you to spell. Anyone else have something they want to do?
Elemental site?
Then roll. See if you have to use
No answer.
A nat 20, you got a critical. You get it on one of the big cards. Using elemental sight, you see that there's an X on the wall on one wall. You see an L on the ground, a P on the ceiling, and an I on another wall. If you need a note, I have sticky notes for people to write down stuff. Because you might want to remember these letters.
Can I get a sticky note?
Using elemental sight, you also notice that out of all of the items in the room, 3 glow, so does Razor. The 3 items that glow are an egg, an Azora plush, and a silk flower.
I can't exactly have it since I was.
If anyone wants to know what the Azara plush is, it's that big dragon in Leeway. That's his name.
Yeah.
Alright, who wants to figure out what these items have? Can I use the sticky note? Yeah, you can use a sticky note. I have a single pencil shared by. You see razor glows, an egg in the room that's glowing, an X is on the wall, an L on the floor, and a zero plus is glowing, a P on the ceiling, and another I on the other wall, as well as a silk flower.
Well, of course, Razor would glow. He's a vision holder.
The letters would spell out pixel. So would that be the answer?
No. You can roll to see if there's more hint though. See if you can figure out what all the glowing items have in connection.
Okay, I guess I'll roll to figure out the letter, glowing objects.
Well, Razor is like a vision holder.
That's a crit 1. You discover nothing, but you can get it is crit. Yeah, you can. But anyone else like to try to roll by the top together.
What's this big box here?
It's like a photo frame, like a picture frame with like a light behind it, but it's got like an ink one in it. I could pull up the Amazon photo if you want me to.
19. You notice that all of these items, when using the first letter, actually spell out a name.
Okay.
That name is the answer to the puzzle.
All right.
So yeah, it's probably best to use it. You can go in one of these or 2 of these.
All right. Show me the photo already.
Anyone think they know what the name is?
It looks like this.
Cool. I'll pick
I
this
will
then.
confirm it is a name of a character in Genshin. And there's Razor, an egg, an X, an L, an Azora flush, a P, an I, and a silk flower.
Can you repeat that one more time? Yeah.
Razor, an egg, an X, an L, an Azora flush, a P, an I, and a silk flower. And remember the, yes.
Is it Rex Lapis?
Yes, it is. You can play a video prize. The answer was Rex Lapis.
I gotta be honest.
When you say out the name out loud, another door opens and lets you walk through. You can grab it. Me and you guys are 2 seconds. in this room, you see 4 levers again and 2 barrels off to the side. What would you like to do?
Can I investigate on the site?
Go ahead.
I mean, it should be a bit easier for me considering I was the real one figuring it out.
That's a 19 again.
You see that there's a glowing behind the lever, or behind the barrel, sorry. And then there's 3 spots on the floor that have a semi-glove with 1 heavy iron glove.
Okay, can I search for something or is it like,
Yeah, we'll go ahead and make it then.
Alright,
You can grab it. I have 2 fingers. Who would like you to see what these glowing spots are about? Yes, you may. Which spot would you like to investigate first? Yes. Alright, do you want to roll for it? Alright. You trip over your foot and don't even make it to go.
can I check behind the barrels?
Yes, you can.
Let's hope my luck continues.
Are you sure we don't want to show up?
18.
You see a lever, a bigger lever that's gold behind these barrels.
Alright.
Do you want to flip it?
Yes, please.
Alright, upon flipping it, 3 windmills show up.
Okay.
In the 3 spots that were glowing earlier.
Alright.
Who wants to see what they can do with the windmills?
Can I try animal on them?
Alright, 1 or all?
All.
Alright, come roll. Nat 20, you use ammo on all of them. And out of all of them, only 1 actually floats when you need it. It lifts up giant air current and takes you up to the next room above. Alright, you are in a new room. This room is icy cold. You see a wording on the wall. It says, make a snowman. There are multiple different items in the room. A witch hat, child's mask, some Bennett goggles, Amber's little ears. You have a cloak from the, what's it called? Yeah, from the 2H. Specifically the Harbinger's cloak. You have one of the dodo animals, as a cat tail, and there's this tassel. And then a blank snowman.
These items just seem kind of random, but it feels like we were supposed to put these items on the snowman. The snowman is blank, so we're all supposed to put these items on the snowman.
Can we put the Bennett goggles on the snowman?
You can. That's 2. You trip before you get to Bennett's goggles. You are unable to even grab the goggles. Actually, you have yet to roll as much. So what do you want to do? The cloak? You put the cloak on the TV and you see that something has changed in the room. You don't know what it is, but something has in fact changed. You think one more item might be able to fulfill that? Anyone else want to try something? Oh, you get to roll. You try.
Go up there, right? Don't they put child's mask on?
Yes, you can. Or let's see if you actually can.
If I can. No, see that?
2. Yeah, she get caught up in the coat look as you go to how you try.
So you took and smacked your face against the rock hard stone.
Can I put child's mask on it?
Yes, you can try.
Listen, you have you stole my face. I actually.
And then you have noticed so far there is a theme to these rooms. You can figure it out.
You've noticed what? I've been noticing actually a little bit of stuff.
That is a 6. You do not make it. You should go for the witch hat.
My luck for
Which is really
now.
funny
You
too.
would check? Yes, you can.
We're all just trying the same thing.
You tripped over the Dodover. Alrighty.
We're gonna get it on.
Yeah, you can re-roll that. Probably roll it across here will be best.
Something in the patooey.
You are able to put his mask on successfully and open the door to the next room you walk into. Who wants to see what's there?
I'll get both going there. Yeah.
See what you see. You see a couple of mushrooms. That's all you see. You don't notice anything else.
Honestly, I'm sure.
Or anyone else other than you can see up here. And no one else does in the house, pick like this.
Which one?
Yeah. Okay, you have not done as much as you. I will do you next if you want to go next.
I want to investigate further.
Alrighty.
What little bit I know about it is that she
I expect to get flame and I roll. I expect to roll.
You notice that each mushroom is a different color. There are multiple different mushrooms in this room, and you notice on the wall there are letters in different colors as well.
Ooh, so it's a very matrix.
like when
I told you you can go next. So.
Can we figure out what the letters are pointing to?
Yeah, you can figure out more about the letters.
What letters are there?
How do I compare this? That's a good question. I don't know either. I just think
7.
7. You don't notice anything about the letters. You just know that they're groups of 2.
Does he at least see what the letters are?
like I've been trying to get with you so that I can understand everybody better. But the only one that's
Okay, anyone else want to try something? Alright, let's go with combat. And then you can go if someone else does. Elemental Saint. Go ahead.
so there's my own better than the previous account.
I was just like, oh, I don't know. You just come here.
I haven't talked to a lot of people.
Also, I have some
I'm
You
17.
notice that only some of the not colorful mushrooms are lit up. You notice mushrooms that are lit up are pink, purple, blue, green, orange, red, yellow, and dark blue.
I'm really confused why none of them would have no line of sight.
You also notice that the letters are also colorful. You also get Alright, what do you want to do?
Can I roll to figure out what letters are what colors?
Yes, you can.
Alright.
Set up or
Yeah, I can only get
the only thing I set up for like the projector and the screen. So it was like, okay, we'll set those up closer too.
You don't notice color. My color. Who would like to investigate anything next? You're still trying to get the mushrooms.
Can you repeat like where we're at? Like give us kind of like a
You are in a room filled with different colored mushrooms. There's pink, purple, dark purple, green, blue, yellow, black, silver, gold, blonde, and red. Only some of those glow. The ones that do not glow are black, silver, gold. You also notice the letters that have apparently different
She
colors.
just looked at me, she goes, well, we don't usually have panelists come try to work early.
Yes.
If they're panelists, they should be able to see.
I will tell you now what they do. Would you like to do something else?
Do it.
I'll tell you now what you like to do. You know the seven colors of mushrooms. want to do something else since I gave you that one? Alright. Anyone? Yes.
Can we see if there any of the letters match black, silver, blonde, or gold?
You may. 20. You get a big prize. What you notice that the letters on the door are colored with the mushrooms that glow. Nothing else. You also notice they're in a specific order on the wall. No, they have different purposes. Okay. Would you like to start with something else? Since I gave you that one for free. Alright. You can try looking for a hint around the room if you want. Okay, sure. Alright, come over here, we'll see if you get a hint. You notice that the letters are, I'm going to write these on here so everyone can see. Yep, you can grab a medium. Okay, I'm about it. How do I make these letters bigger? Alright, I'll tell you how to check it out. You see the letters dough in red. You see R-E in orange. M-I in yellow. F-A in green. S-O in blue. L-A in purple. T-I in dark purple. And you see another T-O with electricity going around it. And pink.
Do we have to play one of the instruments?
They're mushrooms, there's no instruments. But the mushrooms are the same color as the...
So do you hit the mushrooms in the order of like corresponding?
Do you want to see if that works?
Sure.
That's it.
Yes, you are.
It's 19. 19. You press each one in the right color. Something happens, but then it just dies when you get to the last one. So you know you got the right order, but you have to do something with the last one first.
I'm guessing that means
You can
the rest of the
get one of these. Which one? You can get one of these. Anyone else want to try something? Now know the order.
Can I try it backwards?
You can try it.
If there's no electric current on one of them, doesn't that mean there's something like
13. You try, nothing happens. You know the order was correct the first time. You just got something to do with the last one different. Anyone else want to try?
Since the last one's going with electricity, could we go through the full pattern, but when we get to the last one, touch it with electricity?
You can try.
Remind me of the elemental reactor. If
That's
this doesn't
36,
work,
right?
we might get an
I
elemental
got this at
reactor.
Walmart.
Does this a Walmart?
If you anything traits tomorrow?
7.
7. You trip on a mushroom on your way over there.
So he doesn't go correctly?
Can I try what you were going to try?
Yes, you can.
My guess is probably an elemental reaction.
You also trip on your way to the last mushroom. Can I try? Come on. Let's let people try. Damn, almost. You click a, you jump on a black one instead.
I don't care, no.
Alright, who wants to try the mushroom? Alright, oh, you okay?
The dress and the amber and she said that she went over and she had a nice conversation with Haley, and then like a few hours later we were planning
Congratulations, you move on to the next floor. You go into the new room. You see 7 different crystals. What are you doing?
Activate elemental sight.
Alright, roll. This is from where I mentioned this is unfortunate.
2.
You forget to activate elemental sight and just go walking around. There you go, perfect.
You know it's bad when you mess up that badly.
Alright, who wants to try anything next? Oh, hey, son, you get to come up here very often. Come on out. What you gonna try doing? You use elements like each crystal glows in different colors. You also notice that they're pointed towards the other side of the wall. Alright. Who wants to roll? Who's doing something? What are they doing?
See what the colors correspond to.
Let's see if you actually are colorblind. See if you aren't colorblind because you see colors.
Okay.
It's
13.
You see the colors. And I will draw them all here so it's easier to see.
Nice foam dice.
It is a nice place.
So, yeah. If you switch in the color of the last one, it's the one.
It's like, no, that's just an honor story at this point. So,
Alright, here comes the colors. I sound like I figured it out.
Why the frick would I care? Why the frick would I care? Alright, okay. It's not something I would care about. Yeah, okay, great. Why would I
Those are the colors they play. Anyone want to try something?
Can I hit them all with the elements too?
You can't. You do not hit them with them.
so I can put a
Just
fire
normal.
racing stand in mine?
Anyone else wanna try something?
Is that a weed?
Yeah, you can.
It's a 19.
19.
Which one are you hitting with elements? You can do. And which elements are you hitting with?
That is, no, just do Geo on like the one that's fair.
This one?
I was like, wait, why are we sitting up?
Here. No, not Okay, so, is it this one you want?
I'd assume the more square one.
This one? That's red.
That's red.
Yeah. It's a really dark red.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's go with the,
That's all.
yeah.
Okay, so the orange, do you also want to do the red?
Electro at the top right. And then cryo that turns on 6 o'clock, to 0 minutes. Cryo.
This one's red?
Yeah.
Alright, I will mark them red, a pink if they are correct. You got 2 of the 3 you did correctly.
Yeah.
Who would like to go next?
Just do a color spectrum belt.
Yeah.
See if you can actually go.
After the
Can I hit the green one with dendro?
You can.
2,000
See if it works.
days.
Yes.
Let's roll. Account was started was how long it's been banned.
Hope it gets better. 4. It did not get better.
Yeah, it did not get any. Who would like to try something next?
Try again hitting the green with a dendro.
Thank you.
You want to try some more? Alright, just dendro with it. That is a 2. You do not hit that. Someone has rolled option yet? You want to try? Alright, come on up here, see if you can hit any of them. You gotta listen to other people have a 7. Not hit the 7. Alright, anyone want to try again? I'll hit that.
So actually, the
Anyone else want to give it a shot? You've had your hand up for a while.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. You can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, see if you can even on the side. Or magic.
Okay. 17. There we go.
2.
Okay. What are you doing? And I'm going to go ahead the green one with the dendro. And I hit
This blue one or this one? Or
let's do the darkest blue one, that one, with hydro.
Alright, you got both of those correct.
Yes.
You got 3 more to figure out.
Alright.
One of these or does anyone else want to try to get the last 3 yet? Alright, you can do one. Barely above the 2.
Well, then that one in the middle will get
Anima? Alright, you got it. You got 2 more left. Who wants to go next?
That one there is I'm blanking on the name of it, but it's the one that's more earth powers.
Geo's already been done.
Oh,
That's this one. That one was done with Geo. This one's red.
oh, it looks more brown, but
It's red on here. It's really dark on there.
then fire for that one.
Alright.
It's roll.
See if you get it. Right, you got it. You can actually get 2 more. Just because I want this puzzle kind of done.
The last one would be wind.
Wind's already been done as well. The only one left is cryo.
Cryo, right.
Which is correct. That puzzle's been passed. You get on to the next room because the door opens. This one's going to be a bit more difficult. Because now you've passed halfway through. So what do you do? You're in the room. What do you think? What do you do?
Can I look around? 6.
Elements of cycle.
Goal, hate them. Yeah, you have enough.
You get this one.
17.
What you see is a octopus right here. You see a jellyfish. So this is like the floor frame. You see an armored crab over here. These are statues. You see a hunter right over here.
It shows a
I'll put
chastity
the
belt.
letters in.
She asked me what that was. And I had to try and like her laughter explained in detail what his day was because I tried to just tell her, oh, something girls wear, like if they don't have intercourse with something they wear.
You
Well,
see
why don't I wear
the
it?
blue color is the seal list. On the wall, you see 5 incomes. I can't try it or draw these on here because they're detailed as hell. So I will show you the sticky note I have. And technically, about one is you can't see it. So when you come up to like the come up, you take a look at this. So yeah. I might draw it off bigger pieces. So yeah, you see 5 emblems on the wall. I will draw the bigger pencil sticking up. Place them up here if I can.
Was literally a lover. She
Who wants to do
complained
what?
enough that I changed to Clee's dad. Because it was one of those, you know, just extra
Yes, you can. Symbol or the statue? Okay. The statue, yeah.
Oh my god. I have a friend that wants me to get into it so badly.
You touch it, nothing happens. Like you think there's some connection to the book, but you don't know why.
He said it's supposed to come out in November.
Anyone have anything they want to do?
It's not.
Can we try and look for more clues?
Yes, you may.
Like they have their own.
Not, that's the same. You don't see any other clues. These larger ones are very carefully drawn, but they at least have the shape. Anyone else want to see anything? You only know the emblems on one. You don't know what they look like yet.
Oh no, she does it for
Can I
real.
just investigate, like you did?
Months
Yes, you
of
can.
like talking with her. I mentioned Little Joker to her like once. Because it was like, oh, I actually enjoyed this game because at the time I was still
Yeah, that does.
and I was like, oh, I really love the game, I love the characters, what have you. And like, she just started losing her mind and being like, well, which one's gonna be funniest? I was like, you know,
Anyone else want to try anything?
this next one. Once you actually
I guess we just got to keep investigating until we get more info.
Yeah. That's
One.
great. You get a big prize. But you also don't see anything at all. Like you're completely blind right now.
Can I try getting it from timeline?
I'm not but you can't take any hit. It's basically just, yeah, you roll for it. Basically just like an escape room. You get hit, you roll back up.
Did we see her? Timeline?
No, I just don't know why. But I will give you this. The symbols on the wall are they can be moved around.
she's very much bigger.
They're like little emblem tabs.
And it was like, oh my god, I need somebody to really play the character so that I can just have fun. Like,
Would anyone else like to try it?
boom, have fun with it. So,
Go
like,
ahead.
Can I investigate what the symbols on the wall look like?
Yes, you can.
Alrighty.
no. Present.
You do not know.
I need someone else to try that.
Would either of you guys like to try? Do you want to try rolling dice? Alright. What do you wish to try doing in this room? So for all you know, each of these marks are a different sea creature. And they're emblems on the wall that you don't know what they are.
Okay. So, I'm going to investigate that thing on the right now.
That is a statue of a hunter rat.
Okay, what?
Hunter rat.
It's a statue. Can I look around, see if there's anything? Can I like move the statue?
Statues can't move.
Okay.
But the emblems on the wall,
Okay.
you just don't know what they are.
Can I roll for like history or investigation?
You can roll You see what all 5 symbols are. You see this emblem. This one if you can see those.
Yeah, I can understand where we were flirting.
This one and this one. Up the other one. These are the 5 implants. Anyone know what to do with them? If you can't quite see them, you can feel like come up here and look at them closer. See what you want to do with them. I know they're kind of small, so I apologize.
Oh, I recognize these.
I recognize a few.
See if you want to see if you can do anything with them.
Try matching symbols to statues.
You want to see if that works? Alright, you can move all of them to where you think they go. Now I'm going to get the actual letter.
Wait, that's not ink. Oh, wait. No, I can recognize this.
First, then the scientist, then the palette, then the stepsister, then the stepsister's friend. Just because the stepsister's friend is actually noted as like, almost like, you know, yeah, clean out of the lab. Yeah, I get it. Okay, do you want to? I mean, it's like sometimes it's like, I don't remember which theory how bad it is there, where it's like, this one moment, like,
I did look through them last night to make sure I had the right numbers.
but my sense.
Most of this was all done last night. Alright, let me check real quick. I'll move the ones that are incorrect. You got 2 of the 3 correct.
May I try and remove them?
This. You got 2 there. 1. You get a big prize. Or the 2 big prizes. Or you get 2 negative. What did I ask? Will you do that? Would you like to try?
Yep.
It is something that goes in a mystery.
You throw it and this like floating behind it like a
I got a 10.
Alright, you can move 1. Hey, Paimon, would you like to try? Basically, you're trying to match that one symbol. That one is not correct.
Okay.
Good try, though. You get to roll. One, give it a shot.
There's a lot of concern.
That's not 20. You get a big prize. Nice. And you can move the last 3 where you think they go.
Or I think they go.
Yep.
Like just one of these sticky notes on.
One of the top 3. Let's do it correct. Julia, one big prize? Yeah. Maybe 2 medium and 3 small.
It was like, first off, he's Asian. Yeah. First off, second off,
Alright, how about that?
but like, I'm not going to. Yeah.
You got the right.
Oh wow.
Congratulations. You went up to the next room. What would you like to see? Next one's going to be Alright. Roll, see what you do.
Oh, now you're gonna go through his book more regularly. And he's added these.
Inari.
Can we try elemental sight in this room?
You may.
I don't hear it all.
5.
You do not see anything. Actually, you do see one thing. It is a face that looks like this. Like exactly like that. That's what you see on the wall. That's just what you see.
she gets angry, she goes quiet. If I hold it long enough with her, she'll start smiling. Like,
So, you want to try something next?
you know, it's easy when
You don't know anything that's on turn yet.
Can I try investigating it again?
Yes, you can.
they know they know.
And I would like feedback from with this because this is my first time doing anything like this.
So far, it's amazing. 7.
Because she asked.
Yeah. All you notice is the 6 things in the room and a circle. That's all you notice.
Yeah, that's why I should have something like
Yeah. Okay, so then you don't work on it, but you do know what's in the room now. Once I get this, I will. What you see is I'm not sure what their actual names are, so I'm going by what they kind of look like. A land dragon,
Got this from
a bat, a squirrel, another like flying dragon, boxing dragon. You see like a shark.
listen to this. I mean, it stands on the side. We found that out after it came off. So it's stick it.
That's what you see.
And the only reason
Alright, anyone want to try something?
to this.
Can I try popping into
Look.
it?
Oh, it's
I guess you got it correct. It's a story.
Bang.
Which one do you choose to jump into?
That's the you jump into it and nothing happens. It's great.
It's just kind of there now. It's a bird now. Would anyone else like to try something?
Try interacting with the bat.
Alright, okay. Just a bird. It could deactivate the bird.
Apparently Kaylee did take my friends I have again.
So you want to be the hat?
Yeah.
You're the bat. What are you doing as the bat? You're just a bat now. You can play one of these. So you're the bat saurian right now. What you doing as the bat? There's a smiley face or something here.
I can handle people.
Can I try?
And I'm like, actually,
Super sight? Yeah. You can try using the super sight. And you forget to activate it. You just activate the normal one first.
Can I try doing it?
Yes, you can.
And that is 5.
Yeah, you don't. Would anyone else like to try?
Can we try flying up high as we can go and then using our super sight?
You fly as you, because like the face turns into a door. You go on to the next room. Congratulations. But hey, you got it right. Alright, you enter this room. What do you do? What do you see?
Can I investigate?
Yeah, no, actually. All you see on the back of the wall is the word. You know what, hold on.
Get a picture of them just standing eating everything, being like, I think yeah.
This is all you see on the back wall.
Can we look around the room for food?
Feel free to. Feel free to investigate. See what you see.
19?
Alright, what you see is you see a little box sitting in the center with an empty bowl. And around the room there are plates with different types of food. Those different foods are
That's like the most expensive. The weapons can be used for any of the characters. So it's a little hard to know. Which one's supposed to be these? It's a little more obvious with like Rain Shoguns and John Lee's. Because they're like running around their element. Those ones are kind of easy.
So that she could join us in the
And Vintage is obviously the bows.
Yeah, it's just expensive.
To make it hard to figure out. Like who they're supposed to.
I want to get some sleep. I can create our own like
The debate club, I think they know what you're supposed to go to. It's supposed to go to the
you need to sit down.
only character.
I'll buy you.
In the Zoom room.
I want my friends to play.
it was one of the
Connects with them.
6. The fox just kind of looks at you like, huh?
Well,
And he
I'm
just
struggling
Let's
with
read a few of
the last couple of missions in the area.
Put the chicken and mushroom skewer in the bowl.
No response. City. It's like, okay, you'll just sit there until you're ready to talk.
2.
You don't even get over to the fox. Fox just kind of looks at you and you just over
Should I try to get this? I'm designing the space marine.
Yes, you may. Hey, how was this panel?
And I stayed with the Emperor of Man. I got it.
You pet the fox.
To be part of like demons.
Would any of you like to try feeding the fox?
Create our own narrative.
They're too big. They talk.
They all hate them.
I'll hate them.
Would you like to feed the fox?
What am I doing?
Would you like to try feeding the fox?
Sure. Go ahead. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been paying attention.
Oh, I can see that. Your brother's been bothering you.
Which are basically just like zombified Egyptians.
Would either of you like to try feeding the fox?
No, thank you.
Would anyone else like to try
I will try feeding the fox again.
No, you can't.
You know what? I'll try and feed it. It's a long shot, but I'll do it.
And so we were just gonna have those ones.
16.
Go to the soccer room and just turn the snows off.
It's too late. Suffer that.
I have the 10th edition.
It's probably
What else wants to try?
Guys, a lot of food. Would you like to try?
Can I try again with the chicken and mushrooms?
You may.
What are the foods?
They're on the food's on here.
So all of the space was stuff.
20.
Not 20. You can try 2.
Well, try the chicken and mushroom and the steak.
Still available, but like their whole thing is like Viking.
Turns its nose up to both.
Ah.
I would have expected
Lost of big prices.
I would have expected a
Medium or
fox.
pretty small.
I would have expected a fox to be meat.
Anyone else would like to try?
I would have
You may.
expected a fox to be meat.
Very loud.
Oh, you're out of big.
Alright, you can also try out 6. So you try the olive oil.
I'm slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you 2 videos. 2 videos.
That just leaves the burnt food
Almost
left.
2 hours.
You want to try
Can I try feeding at the burnt food?
Why would a fox? Yeah, no. Just whenever
I'll
you
explain
get
it
to
to
it.
you.
That doesn't make sense to me. Why would it want
You were unable to feed the fox.
Burnt food since
It seems like the least
You'll see.
food option.
Oh, I thought those were beans.
17.
You go to feed the fox burnt food, and the very pink with multiple tailed fox is very happy about it.
Oh, yeah, Nico!
And leads you to the door.
Why would Miku want
Dude, I can't cook.
Yeah, but just because she gets guilt doesn't mean that she doesn't
Alright,
feel like.
what do you see in this room?
Can I investigate?
Yes, you can.
Right? This has become a habit. We investigate the room, I fail the roll, someone else succeeds. 12.
Yeah, no,
Alright, what you see is 5 bottles
my family has a bunch of models.
of different colors and shapes. And on the back wall, there is a riddle.
Oh God, are we going into one of Albedo's labs?
Is it osmanthus wine?
Alchemy.
Is osmanthus
Would
wine?
anyone like to try something?
I never knew, but you know, I'm rolling with it.
Can I
Try
look around
to
with elemental sight? Yes, you can.
This reminds me of
You're roommates. Roommates. And we're just roommates.
This reminds me of Harry Potter. You might have to get the bad effect if you drink wine.
11.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Elemental sight wasn't used in this puzzle.
Yeah, I think you should.
Are the bottles able to be opened?
The bottles are technically open, but they have corks in them. You can tell there's liquid in them, but they're not full.
Well, I meant, can we like pop the corks on
Oh,
them?
you can, but don't you want to try figuring it out?
This reminds me of
Yeah, go ahead.
You know Harry Potter?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna roll to investigate the riddle.
Alright. Like, no one's that's not real, so it's like yes or not.
Yeah, I jumped ahead a little bit. 3.
All you can tell is the bowl in front of the door. You pour something in it.
Can I try to
Yes, you may.
Somebody else also has to fail. 4.
Maybe this wine tastes the same as I remember. Where are those damn memories?
Oh, yeah. Wow, an 8.
All you hear is in the distance is which one is alcohol.
Oh!
This is a venti puzzle.
You're coming. Yeah, go. Roll for your alcohol. Roll for your alcohol. Please.
Gonna see if you can figure out the puzzle. This is the puzzle. Riddle has yet to be set out.
Go buy some.
What you doing?
So where are you aiming for? Dandelion wine or osmanthus?
I came from alcohol. There's a riddle up above on the wall. And all you know is you have to figure out which one's alcohol. The riddle tells you which one.
You should probably.
You want to hear the riddle?
What did it have here? A certain smell to it?
Oh, I see. It should smell differently if it's alcohol.
Yeah, but that is on the edge of the riddle. Yeah, that's where it's not the bars on the page.
That cord's in the way. Did you roll it in this direction?
10. Here's the riddle. The sun meets the sky. Apples fall from the trees. Night is when we drink.
Yeah.
I feel like this has something to do with dandelion wine and venti. So could I pour the yellow one?
You can try.
I want to try this because I feel like it might work. Come on, venti.
You pour the yellow wine and it comes out as water. It's just water. The yellow one is just water. You can have alcohol. You can taste them, but it's
gonna get
Does the way you drew them matter?
It's all about the riddle of this puzzle.
Does the
You
way
want
you
to try
drew
rolling
bottles
those
matter?
to see if you can figure out the puzzle already?
I showed her one of the models that my family has. We have the Woolworth type, which is the
That's
biggest
fine.
model in California.
I have a
If
question.
you need me to reread the riddle, to that.
Oh, can I try the bottle at the very end?
The purple one?
Yes.
You may try it. And that one was alcohol. You get through the door.
I wanted to know if the way that the bottles were drew mattered.
Oh, no. That's just how I had it on paper. No, the riddle was the problem. Did you go to correct?
Okay, do I still roll or
You didn't.
I didn't roll?
You didn't?
No.
Oh. You can roll to see if you actually make the imposter. I thought you did. I just really glad someone figured it out. Let's roll to see.
5.
You poured it somewhere else. You just missed the bowl entirely. You gonna see me not?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
No, I thought the riddle was really fun.
If someone else fails, another person must fail before
Excuse me.
and I failed.
You go on to the next room.
Oh, right.
10 is the limit. Alright, final room. There it is. What do you see over here?
Elemental sight.
Roll the dice.
At the same time, it's like, oh, for giggles, like, I've already asked him if I could borrow it off and on.
There's words above the door saying, "Who are you saying?" That is all that is in this room. Who are you saving?
All the rooms must be the puzzle.
Yep, all of the rooms.
People we're saving.
Yep. All of the rooms. There was something that tripped you up, but the rooms, where are the keys to this puzzle? Who are you saving?
I think he threw the finger on the
Anyone have any idea which archon you're saving?
Are we saving I?
Who?
A.
A?
The riding shogun.
Roll the dice, Cornelia.
Dice is right there.
Oh, it's over here. I thought it was lit for some reason.
Good one.
A door has opened up, and inside the door is a monster you now have to beat. You got the wrong answer. Please roll the dice to see if you live or not.
Oh!
You ended up getting a boss come after you. You live. Raiden is not the answer.
Can I try?
Yes, you may.
I'm just gonna guess because
No one tried to remember who each room went for.
Well,
All of them have new archons.
you know what? I'm gonna guess Nikita. Randomly. Hey, I'm gonna randomly guess Nikita because I don't know what I'm doing. 13.
The door opens up to another boss.
Okay, let's see if I live. I'm probably gonna die, but you know what?
Hey.
Would you like to go ahead? Because we only have like 10 minutes.
Alright.
You die.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Please roll to see if you live. You live.
Alright.
But it was not the answer. The answer will only appear when the buzzer does not appear.
Can I try again?
Yes, you may.
I'm gonna try Serena.
Rena, okay.
She's my main, so let's hope she doesn't disappoint. 15.
You live, but you did not find the answer. You just
Venti, since there was alcohol involved.
Yeah, that's fair.
Venti is the correct answer. You walk in and Dealer's sitting there. You still need to pay your tax. As Venti is sitting in the cage, forcing himself to drink water. That is all the answer.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
As for what the hints were, if you had looked close enough, triangle with all the different elemental powers, and there was the one that won. There was two rules about Venti. The way puzzle and alcohol puzzle. That's how you could get that.